This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. I want you to keep your mindset on the higher vibrational mindset so you can keep living your life and going on this beautiful journey you got. I can't live here without you. We need all of you. You're all here. You have all a special reason, a special purpose, and nobody can do it just like you. Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. We're on episode 2037, and it's about how to raise your vibrations to a high vibe. So, yeah, the reason why I go live on this show is I do believe we have all been misled and misguided by our emotional selves. Woo, 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 woo. We're operating. Oh, there you're saying hi to Andrew. How'd you know that? I believe it. Yeah, she knows. I don't know. She's so psychic. I got a psychic dog in the house, you know. Yeah, you gotta say hi to Andrew. Did you tell Andrew saying thanks for all the doggy treats that you're getting, that he's getting you, huh? The main reason why I go live onto this show is I do believe we have all been misled and misguided by our emotional selves. And what do I mean by that is from our lower vibrations that we are operating from, our go-to vibration is out of fear, doubt, insecurity, not whole enough. We go into worry, insecurity. We think that we got to prove ourselves out there to the world or to someone else. And that actually is a lower vibration that does not give us strength. It does not give us momentum. It does not give us energy. My goal is, here on this channel, is flip that emotional story around to a higher vibrational one. And what is that? For our go-to vibration, to be switching it to love and above, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace and harmony, passion, desire. Come on, baby, let's get this show rolling and let's get your life going. Hello, Sky Blessings. Hello, Andrew. Happy to see you guys here. That's a lot to say sometimes all in one breath, but you know, it's my thing. So the things we're going to talk about in this show is how to get tapped in and tuned in with your vibrational self, and how to being aware when you are out of alignment, denial confirmation going on, and understanding what that root cause is. And then learning how to heal that story that's going on in the background. By taking action. And how are we going to take action is by flipping the narrative around within our story to a higher vibrational one. And then we're going to talk about it is about transforming your life, creating your life story. So you're creating your love story your way. It's not the way that everybody else has taught us for it to be. It's a whole brand new way. And this all has to do is because we're doing that self-love work. Taking care of who first? We're taking care of you first. You're taking care of yourself first instead of taking care of everybody else in the background. We're normally so used to taking care of everybody else first. You know, like when I get up in the morning, the first thing I do is take care of me. Even when I step out the door, the next thing I do, I'm still taking care of me before I actually plunge into all the work that I'm doing. So what do I mean by being tapped in and tuned into our emotional self? You know what it feels like just to be your normal self, and you're going along and you're having a pretty good day and everything seems to be going just fine. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, just something comes out of the blue. You may not even know why it happened. You may know why, but all of a sudden it's like you feel tired or exhausted, or you feel frustrated, or you're feeling angry or mad or sad. That's what I'm talking about, being tapped in and tuned into your emotional self. Be aware. Let's be aware when our higher vibration, which is in alignment with ourselves, be aware when it goes out of alignment. The sooner we catch it, the better we are, because as long as you have the tools, you can catch it, not have any tools, and you can go downhill, and you can go downhill for a long time. It could be hours, it could be days, it could be weeks and months and even years if we don't catch what brings us out of alignment. That's why it's important to catch it right away. Trying to understand the root cause is like, the root cause is maybe what set you out of alignment, or is it a feeling that you're used to? Is it something new? Is it something that you used to go through when you were a child? Is it a generational thing? What is actually the trigger? Let's try to get into that, because that's the piece of the story that we need to really rewrite and re-script, because that's a story that's been written in the past that has some negative confrontation within our internal being to be living in this higher vibrational energy. So it's important for us to understand that root cause. But if you can't figure it out from some story going in the past, because sometimes you're picking up on other people's emotional things, that does happen. Sometimes we just need to go ahead and let it go. That must be someone else's. It's not mine. How do you know it's not yours? You know it's not yours is when it is a feeling that you're not familiar with, not one that it's not on repeat cycle. You really, it's like, oh, this isn't a way I normally react. This isn't a way I normally respond. This isn't a way I normally feel. That's how you know it's somebody else's. Hello, Kathleen. Happy to see you here. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's learning how to heal our story is by us really taking note of that we've got out of alignment so we can actually start to take action. Taking action into doing what? To be flipping the narrative around into the story that's been going on in the background that's not allowing you to feel to your highest good, which is starting with love and above, laughter, play, joy, happiness, peace, passion, desire. Be operating in that energy that's giving you strength, that's giving you momentum, that's giving you, when you know that you got that vibes. It's a higher vibe. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Miss Gypsy, beautiful wisdom, beautiful background, beautiful me. Thank you. I appreciate you. It is taking action when that narrative comes in, and it's something that this energy that comes in, and you feel it, you're aware of it. But now it's time. How do we take that story and rewrite it or rescript it? Trying to figure out what is it that brought you into that sadness or that anger or that frustration. Try to figure out where it actually started from. Like, when is the first time you ever felt that way? Not in this immediate moment. Like, in the immediate moment is when the emotion comes up. But when's the very first time that you can remember that you felt that way? And most of the times it goes way back into our childhood. And if we can go back to that time when it happened to us when we were a child, then we've got that story. That's the story we want to take care of. We need to go in to nurture ourselves, to heal ourselves, to heal that narrative that's going on in the background, that you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, we don't have time to listen to you. The parents that say, go to your room, be quiet, go to your room, shut up. No, we don't have time for you. Those are the stories we want to rewrite or rescript. Those stories that, made you feel worthless. Those stories that made you feel like you weren't worth being heard. How we're going to rescript that story is I'm asking you guys to bring your adult self into the picture, because that's the child within. We have the child within that still believes in that old story. Now it's your turn. You get to be the adult to that child within and rescript that story. Like when, go to your room and you be quiet. No. It's like now we get to say, no, they want to hear what I have to say. And I'm going to listen to what that child wants to say. I'm going to allow that child to really have its true self-expression to come out, to really come out and be that child. But I'm nurturing it. I'm being that mother or that father in this moment of time as the adulthood to that child within, and just giving that child what it is that it truly, really needs from that parent, so we can rescript the story and we can love ourselves unconditionally. We can be heard. We can listen to the story. We can heal the story of the past. That way, so we can let go of the pain and the suffering that's been carrying on for years, even generations. It's important for us, if we want to change those generational wounds, to get, when that emotion comes in that knocks you down and knocks you under, be aware of it. Go ahead and allow yourself to feel it. But if you can try to really figure out when's the first time you ever felt that way, so you can go back to that time frame and to nurture it and to heal that child within. Then you actually start flipping that narrative of the story around, and you start transforming your life to be living in a higher vibrational energy as your go-to basis, because we're healing those past stories. This is where you are in charge. You're the one that's taking the driving wheel. You're sitting in the driver's seat, and you're the one that gets to decide where your life is going to go, by creating your life story your way, by nurturing yourself, nurturing that child within, so we can really be that adult that we're really meant to be, without all the interruptions or distractions from those wounds of our past that we haven't ever taken the time to heal or knowing how to heal. It is about creating your love story, your life, your way, by flipping your emotional story around to better. You know, I wrote a book. It's called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. It's over there on Amazon. Here, I made myself like a little commercial kind of thing. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. I'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Yeah, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. So I forgot to say hello, Jessica, happy to see you here. Divine Timing, happy to see you here too. It is truly about rewriting our script, rewriting our story. What was I going to say here? You know, I got a little behind today, so but I'm okay with it. It's like I'm not sitting here scolding myself for being behind. I'm going ahead and allowing myself to go along with the flow, because life truly is sweet. You know, when we actually can realize that our mind, the way that we're thinking, is more powerful than you guys really realize. If our mind's the second most powerful tool we have, we might as well use it for our highest good by flipping that story around that's going on in the background, that narrative that's going on in the background. And when we do, we realize how sweet life truly is. And it's important for us to go ahead and put wishes out there. You know, where do I got I don't have my genie bottle. Oh well. Put your wishes out there and allow miracles to happen. When you put those wishes out there, write them down and then put the list away and just totally forget about it. And then a little bit later, when you come across that list, you're going to see how many things that you actually wrote down came into your life that actually happened. And when life happens the way we see it, it's just the way we see it. So we need to get our crystal balls out and see how we're seeing it. And if we don't like it, we need to flip that script. And there was something I wanted to read that someone wrote in the chat here. What was it? That it is about acknowledgement. It is about acceptance. It is about forgiveness. And it is about embracing your true freedom. And so we can allow room for growth. You know, we've had these lower vibrational energy feelings going on with us for as long as we are alive today. And so it takes time to flip the script and to flip the emotional feeling around. So you guys have to make sure you give it time to grow. Allow yourself, grant yourself the time and energy to grow. And love your flaws, because your flaws is what is so perfect about you. Your flaws is what makes you different. You know what? I have flaws, and you don't ever hear me saying, "Oh, I apologize for this," or "I apologize for that," or "Excuse me for that." I never apologize for me being me. So I hope you guys are doing the same, not apologizing for you being you. Yeah, our minds can be our greatest enemy. That's the truth, you know. But it can also be our greatest ally. Love your flaws. Again, love your flaws as they are your gifts. I do have another thing I made. It's kind of like a commercial, but it's about stepping into your power. So I'm going to play that, and then I'll be right back. And when I come back, I'm going to read the card from Love Your Inner Goddess. So don't go anywhere again. Of course, I know you're here for the duration of the show, which is never more than 30 minutes. So, all right, be right back. guys that missed the very beginning of the show, I always take time and energy to invest time to like make a little beginning. You guys got to go check it out because, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. So if you guys missed that out, go check it out. And hello, Simon. Happy to see you here. I love you too. And love your inner goddess is, you know, what card did I draw today? What card did I draw today? It was blame my gypsy soul. Yeah, Miss Gypsy here, you know, you got to blame it on her soul because her soul is of a higher vibrational energy. It is of one, of love, of laughter, of play, of joy, of happiness, of peace, of harmony, of passion, of desire. And I love teaching you guys how to really embrace that, to get into that energy, because I know what that other energy is in, because I did have fibromyalgia for 15 years that I no longer suffer from in the same way. Sure, it goes dormant and it still might show up from time to time, but it's not the way it used to be. So I'm a pure candidate about knowing what we need to do to step into this higher vibrational flow, this energy that we're loving us, we're loving our passion, we're loving our desire, we're loving the full being, that why we're here. Life becomes so magical when you truly step into your own shoes, to stepping into your story, to the narrative going on in your life because you co-created it, instead of having that story that was pre-written for us in the past from generational ways. No, we took the time to rewrite our story our way so we can truly live in a higher vibrational way. Yeah, the Ho'oponopono prayer, it is the best. You know, it can heal people. Even if you don't know the person and you start doing Ho'oponopono prayer on them, it can help heal them too. When you know what their pain is and their suffering is, you just do that prayer on that pain. You do that prayer on that suffering. Myself, anytime I start feeling any discomfort in my body anywhere, what's the first thing I do? I do that Ho'oponopono prayer. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, for I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's see what Blame It on My Gypsy Soul has to say here today for everyone. It says, you are encouraged to say yes to new opportunities. You are encouraged to say yes to new adventures, ideas, and connections. I tell you, that's what life is all about. Let's find the new you, especially the ones that fill your heart with a sense of excitement. Yeah, my life is exciting. Between me and Divine and, you know, and my whole story going on in the background, it is an exciting journey because I look for the excitement. So fill your heart with a sense of excitement, perhaps just before your mind begins to dwell on doubt. Oh, no, don't go there. And concerns, trying to talk you out of something before you even have a chance. You can handle the unfamiliar better than most. Especially if you're coming here on this channel, you are ready. You're ready to make a change within your life. I am so done with living in fear and doubt and insecurity or anger or frustration or not good enough or not whole enough. I'm choosing to step into my higher self and healing those stories of the past. Once you get your bearings, you will find a way to thrive. You will find a way to enjoy what you discover and experience. Let your yearning of your soul to explore the new and exciting, inspiring you. The unfamiliar and the unknown holds great blessings just for you. Open yourself up to new horizons. This spiritual guidance. Thank you, Andrew, for sharing Harry B. Happy's channel. Ho'oponopono prayer, 5 days a week. I'm going to put my time, it's 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So go over there and check it out. The spiritual guidance. There's wonderless in your soul. There really is. That heart quest for a new world and amazing experiences. You are supposed to feel that way. You have a gypsy soul that will always seek out something new and something different. This is just how your life is meant to be, a divine adventure. Believe me, my life is definitely a divine adventure, and I do not let a single soul invade or interrupt or tell me that my divine adventure is not real. And it's beautiful. So you guys are being led and guided with this divine adventure, and there is an adventure that is meant just for you. Places to see, people to meet, and experiences to have. You are meant to go on a journey inside of yourself and out in the world. You are meant to explore the world bigger than the one that you currently know. It is going to happen. Trust in divine timing. Trust in divine timing. He knows what he's talking about. Be open to what life has in store for you. Maybe you are a little afraid and wonder if you are brave enough. Quick answer, you are brave enough. And then some. Maybe you worry that you have missed your chance, but you cannot miss your destiny. It is right here waiting just for you. You are a gypsy soul, and your gypsy soul is going to grow and fulfill even more of its purpose for which you were born to serve. And then it always has a little assignment here at the end, so we're going to read that assignment. Yeah, 100%. For a place where you can find a place that you can stand comfortably. And then say aloud, through unconditional love, I give the universe permission to guide me on a divine adventure. I trust the gypsy in my heart, which urges me to explore a new and unfamiliar and to make the entire world my home. Not just the place you're living, the entire world your home. It's really cool. It's really neat when you do that. It's like a blessing in disguise. Say, I am curious and open, and I trust that I will be looked after. I will take my soul's journey. Yes, divine will look after you. Divine will take care of you as you're on your divine journey. Then open your arms so wide. Open them wide. Open, open, open. It is so magical. It is so magical. And open those arms so wide as if you are embracing your future. Let's welcome your future in with those high vibes, those higher vibrational energy. Let's welcome that in. The adventures that are meant for you and all the beautiful blessings that life will bring you. For now, you are open. You are ready, and you are willing to receive. Gently scoop up all those good things and accept them in your heart. So beautiful. I always love the messages that come out of this book. I must, because I've been doing it for 3+ years. So it's always a beautiful message. It always taps in and tunes into the show. Again, thank you guys for coming in and watching Your Hidden Love Story, episode 2037 on how to raise your high vibes. Let's raise them. And for anyone that's here for the second part of the show, it'll be starting at about 20. I know it's about 15 after 10. It's supposed to start at 10:30. I might be a little tardy. I still got a couple more things to work on, but come on over. I'm just gonna go take a little take care of me break, and I'll be right back for Your Hidden Love Story Tarot for all signs. What I'm not doing, I'm not doing everybody's personal readings on this thing. If you want a personal reading or a yes or no, go over to the Hipsy site, which that link is, I didn't put it into the description box. I'll get it over there. That link is in my community tab. you can get in line for a yes and no question. I will do yes and no questions in the middle of all the tarot readings. And if somebody wanted a paid reading, you can get a paid reading in the middle of all the signs that are going on. And there's like 5 different options over there. Okay, so I'll see you in a little bit. Bye bye, butterflies. I love you so very much. Catch.